friends! Welcome back to Unbound Learners Pre-K. How is your morning going so far? That's so nice to hear. Will you sing our song with me? Our good morning song starts like this. Arms out in front, up high, back down in front. Now let's sing. Good morning, dear earth. Good morning, dear sun. Good morning, dear rocks and flowers everyone. Good morning, dear beast and birds in the trees. Good morning to you and good morning to me. Let's talk about our calendar and weather. I have my pointing stick. I see that the month is December 17th, 2020. So let's move our chip from yesterday, which was the 16th, and we'll move it over to the number 17. December 17th, 2020. Will you count all the days that we've had so far? I'll use my pointing stick, and you can use your pointing finger. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Today is December 17th, 2020. Now let's sing the Days of the Week song together. Are you ready? All right, hold up 7 fingers. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Let's see, what was the day yesterday? Wednesday. That means that today is Thursday. Yes. And if today is Thursday, what does that make tomorrow? Friday. But today is, say that one more time, Thursday. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday all day long. Today is Thursday, today is Thursday, today is Thursday all day long. The season is still, that's right, fall. The season is fall. And look at that, it's snowing. That means that it's time for our weather song. What's the weather? What's the weather? Can you tell? Can you tell? Is the sun shining? Is the rain falling? Can you tell? Can you tell? At my house, the weather is snowy. I was so excited when I woke up today and saw snow on the ground because today I have such a fun work tray that involves snow. If you don't have any snow at your house yet, don't worry. I'll show you what to do instead. But since it's snowy, that means that it's very, very cold outside. Is it cold at your house? Make sure you bundle up. This week, we have been learning about this letter. Now, what does this letter say? Can you make the sound with me? Ready? Ah. This letter says ah. What is this letter? Yes, this is a lowercase a. This is the first letter in our alphabet, and an A says ah. Now I have something to show you. Are you ready for your first hint? This is a vegetable that starts with the letter A. This is one of the first vegetables to come up in the springtime. And they pop up through the ground one at a time. Pop, pop, pop. You can eat these raw, or you can cook them. Do you have any idea as to what it is? Can you see? Asparagus. Asparagus is a type of vegetable that starts with the letter A. Have you ever tried asparagus before? If you haven't done so, make sure to try it. Asparagus is very good for you. And for our number, let me hear you say what number this is. Do you remember? That's right. This is the number 3. Let's hold up 3 fingers. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3. The number 3. Wonder what I have in my number box. 1, 2, 3. 3 leaves. 1, 2, 3. So a couple of weeks ago, when these leaves first fell from the trees, they were much, much brighter colors. This maple leaf was in fact bright red, but now that fall is coming to an end, these leaves have dried out and their colors have faded. I have a new song to share with you. Would you like to hear what it is? All right, will you sing it with me? Great. For this song, we need to hold up 10 fingers. So both hands like this. Wiggle your fingers, we'll warm up. All right, this song is about 10 polar bears. Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little polar bears, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little polar bears, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little polar bears, 10 little polar bears. Can we sing that song one more time? All right, let me see. 1 hand and 2 hands. 10 little polar bears. Here we go. 1 little, 2 little, 3 little polar bears, 4 little, 5 little, 6 little polar bears, 7 little, 8 little, 9 little polar bears, 10 little polar bears. Thanks for singing with me. Now let's talk a little bit more about polar bears. Would we find a polar bear living down here in Antarctica with the penguins? No. In order to find a polar bear, you would have to travel back up, 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 up to the top. That's right, up here in the Arctic. Polar bears live in the Arctic. Now, polar bears are excellent swimmers. In fact, they can swim for many, many days. But even polar bears need a break. So when a polar bear gets tired, where do you think they could have a nice rest? When they're floating around and swimming in the Arctic, a polar bear will find a huge piece of ice called a glacier or an ice cap, and they can climb on top and take a break for a while. But what do you think happens when the Earth's temperatures increase and the ice caps start to melt? That's right, polar bears don't have as many spots to take a nice break if they need to. Polar bears eat fish and seals. That's why they have sharp teeth to eat meat. And I want to share a really, really interesting fact with you. Now, when you look at a polar bear, what color do you see? That's right, you do see white. But guess what? A polar bear's fur isn't actually white. I'm serious. A polar bear has transparent or see-through fur instead. That helps them to camouflage if they feel like they're being threatened by a predator. Polar bears live in places with lots and lots of snow. That's why Their fur is see-through and you see white instead. Now, speaking of snow, would you like to do a fun snow activity with me? All right, remember, I'll show you what to do first, and then when circle time is done, it will be your turn. For today's work, you will need some snow and some small cups, spoons, and bowls. Some of you may live in a place that already has snow on the ground, so you can bring that snow inside to work with. If you don't have any snow outside, let's make some instead. In a large bowl, mix together 1/2 cup of conditioner. This conditioner is sticky, so I'm going to use a spoon and scrape it out until it plops right into the bowl. And then you'll need 2 cups of baking soda. Let's count together. Here's 1 cup. And I'm going to pour another cup. Shake it all out. There we go. And pour that into the bowl. Now let's mix. Ooh, the conditioner smells good. I'm going to mix this snow together. And I like using this snow recipe because it's good for packing and making snowballs. Once all of the baking soda is mixed together, I recommend using a plastic tray instead of a wooden work tray. And scooping your snow onto your tray so you can start working with it. Set the bowl aside and let's start mashing it together. You can take out your bowls and your cups. You can form snowballs. And I like adding some Arctic animals, like this snowy owl. And you can make some homes for your animals. Welcome back to Circle Time. Thanks for learning about polar bears with me today. And do you remember that extra fun fact that I taught you? What color is a polar bear's fur? It's not white. That's right. A polar bear has transparent or see-through fur to help them camouflage from predators. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel to get a new video that is posted every weekday morning. Let's sing one last song together. Wave goodbye like this, and we'll sing. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. I'll see you next time.